Okay, we need to turn this one off. Oh, yesterday we packed the orders. It was a struggle, to say the least. It was the worst packaging session I think I've ever had. The printer just did not want to do anything, and it was just awful. But it's all packed. I have dropped them all off. I spent some time with my sister today. Albert has had rehab. I think that is about it. So I have another package here. In this package I think there should be more tins. So my plan for today is I want to fix all of these up so they are ready to go and to be photographed. I want to do that. And I also thinking about making a batch of paint, and then yeah, I think that would be a good idea to get started there. It is about 5 now, and I feel like I have done, like, not a marathon, but pretty close. And I mean, I don't really want to record myself looking like this while I'm feeling like this. I mean, I feel like very sweaty and clammy all over. Definitely one of the signs that is not well. And the pain is, and it's really hard, and I'm really trying to be better at explaining. I remember in school at one of our riding classes, like not riding as in physically riding the horses, but in theory working, we had one class where we were supposed to describe pain. And I mean, I think we were like 8 or 9 girls, and we all have been riding, so we all have this sort of similar experience. I mean, we know how it feels to like fall off a horse. We have done that a few times. But we realized that even though we all knew how it felt, we all described it in different ways, used different words and all of that. And now, since getting fibro, I mean, I'm struggling a lot just explaining how I'm feeling and trying to describe how it feels. Describing it to the doctors so they will know like how it feels, so they can help me, but also describing it to my parents or to friends or family members in order for them to understand, and it's really hard. So, but I'm really trying, and I really want to be better at trying to explain for others to understand, but also making it clear for me, because something that I have really come to know is that pain is definitely very fluid. I think that many of us feel that pain is something strong and hard and constant until it's not. And something that I've realized is that pain is much more fluid. I think of especially my fiber pain, the pain that I experience sort of day to day, comes more like in waves. So imagine, I mean, we all have water in our body, like we are about 70% of water. So trying to have that in mind and picture like a beach, and that's sort of how I think of it most times, as that the water, the pain, is always there, but sometimes it recedes quite a lot further from the beach, but it's still there, and then it can come back, and you know, up and down and more like that. And sometimes I can't use this pretty beach vision. It's just a hamburger in my head. So, but yeah, and today I'm having one of those days when I find it very hard to put words to how I feel, and I feel like that is why I'm ending up like this, is that my pain is not that it's overpowering me. The pain is very consistent, so just imagine that water on the beach. There is a slight back and forth of waves, but it's just mostly there, and I feel like those days are absolutely, without a doubt, some of the hardest days. It's sometimes so much easier, well, it is a lot easier to handle it when you get those sort of big tidal waves or tsunami waves, because you know it's happening. You can say, I'm feeling the pain, I need to stop. But when the pain is consistent, you don't feel like, oh, I'm in pain, because it's there all the time. And it's very hard to deal with, because I'm like, okay, well, I've been, like today, I've been sitting watching TV pretty much all the way to lunch, and I was like, yeah, I can go out and make a book for my sister. Turns out, no. Right now, I am very tired, and my legs hurt. Not like in, I have been running and there is sore muscles, but just like they're aching. And one of the signs I have realized is this sweatiness is a symptom that when your pain level is too high, and then you keep adding on top of that, you get sweaty, like the body can't handle it. So I realize now, becoming like this sweaty, almost like people who are like in menopause, they describe to get these sort of hot flashes, and it's very similar to that. But and I thought, I was convinced that I was getting menopause this summer or the summer before. Memory all was gone, but I was convinced. And then I went to see a pain specialist, and he was like, do you have any symptoms of your fibro? And I counted them all up, and he was like, sweating. And I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay. And I was like, sweating is part of fibromyalgia? And he was like, yeah, it is. I mean, the body can't handle the pain. It needs to sort of give you signals to stop. So yeah, but I'm really trying to talk about it, because it is so tricky that to explain how it feels. And also I feel like it's better for me to like, okay, this is what it is, talking to myself, and hopefully it can help somebody else if you have the same feelings, if you know somebody else, because it is very, very hard when this sort of invisible disease. And I watched a video of Jessica just the other day, and she put it so brilliantly. Let's see if I can find. So Jessica Kelgan Fossard, she is an amazing British YouTuber, and she makes a lot of content about the subject that revolves around her. I mean, I was going to say her gayness, but yeah, I suppose that is that, but also medical. And she put out this, and I will link it. Medicine has always been sexist, and I felt very hit by that as a young woman. It took many years before I got my fibromyalgia diagnosis, because I was just stressed. Well, no wonder I was bloody stressed when you're in pain all the time. Which also led to me being given just pure pain medication, which it doesn't really help the fibro pain at all, and it just made my stomach very, very upset to digest this amount of pain medication. I got a lot, and which made me feel a lot worse, because when your stomach doesn't work, it's very hard for the rest of your body to work. So there was just stress of the original fibro, stress of the pain medication that caused the stomach pain, stress that the medical worker didn't take me seriously, stress that I was being thought to that I was creating this problem myself. So yeah. So anyway, very, very good video, and definitely made me feel seen. She makes really brilliant videos for that, so highly recommend her. Anyway, that is it for this. Hey, so it's a new day, and I'm feeling a little bit better mentally. Yeah, I have an apple with me, so, but yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. It is about 11 now, and yeah, so I've been spending the hours previously editing photos and video and that kind of stuff, but I just feel like I might feel better if I just go out here, make a batch of paint, and then let it go. I don't know, yesterday just felt like a total failure in so many ways, especially mentally. So yeah, but you know what? That's okay. We acknowledge it, and we're moving forward, and Okay, so it's about lunch now, and I feel like I've done so much today. It feels so good. So I have gathered all the stuff that I want to send to the dishwasher that I don't want to clean up, because I only have cold water out here, and I think I'm just going to put all of this into the dishwasher. This is paper recycling, and so is this one. Garbage. This is not as clean, but it will be soon. But then, so I did one batch of Spira, but then I reorganized the pigments on the shelf, and I just feel like it looks so good. So we have, I mean, up here they're still in baskets, but the ones that you can see, we go from white to pink to purple, and then blue all the way to green. You can see what kind of colors I like the best. And then we have like the gold, yellow, going over to like more the copper, red, and then brown. I mean, I suppose I could have brown in the middle, but yeah. And then from the brown we go down to black, and then the pigments that I have in color bins, but they don't have these bins on their own. Hey? Yeah. Oh, and the cart, best idea ever. So good. Love it. Love it. And I love the color. And I have put a lot of stuff up here on this shelf, but I moved all that so I can open the window. And I didn't think I would ever want to open this window, but today it's just amazing. It's so good. So nice. So what I did was I put this shelf that I had underneath the desk before. So here I just have some storage, but on the top shelf I put the kettle that I use when I make tea and when I make binder, and then I just put like the tea stuff here. I don't know, I kind of like it. So yeah. So I feel like I'm slowly, like, after, I mean, we've been doing this for a couple of weeks. We started over there in the office trying to fix it, and now yeah, I just feel like it feels better. I don't know, like tiny changes, but actually just doing them feels very nice. And just like, yeah, I just really like it. Now, I did say I wasn't going to work today, but I am. And I will definitely need to work tomorrow, because tomorrow it is shop update, but I don't need to work the whole day, and it's really lovely weather, and I just really like that I can just, yeah, I mean, I have done my hours, I've done what I felt like I needed to do, and yeah, I even made an obstacle course here for Albert, and yeah, like a really good day. So I think I'm going to spend the rest of the day. My mom has the, after lunch she has the day off, so it is Thursday before Easter, so it's usually half day for everybody, and then everybody has the day off tomorrow on Friday. So yeah, just like, I'm just going to enjoy it. So yeah, I see you soon. Good morning. It is Friday. It is Easter Sunday, whatever. And it is a red day. That's what we call it in Sweden. When the calendar has a red day, you're off, you do not work. But you know what? I'm a grown up, I can do what I want. No, but we are going to update the shop. So we are here, and everything is done except the inventory, because, or the one I'm going to add. So the one thing I really don't like about Etsy is, I put a note with all the numbers here, is that you can't, like, if something is deactivated or sold out, you can't go in and change the listing and keep it offline or keep it unseen. So if I want to go in, add pictures, change anything, I have to make it, like, to renew the listing, I have to make it public, and I don't want to make it public. I just want to prep everything so that I can go in and make it all like, now it's online or now it's official, but I can't do that. And anyway, that's that's my little thing that I don't like about Etsy, but I mean it's a pretty small thing in all things. So we're going to go to Etsy. I did make the newsletter, and I think that is it. I just got a little it popped up on Etsy when I logged in, and I got a message and it says, "I couldn't resist, I ordered more." I'm sorry. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Linked down below will be the shop if you want to see if there's any paints that you would like. I can't promise if stuff is still in stock, but I can promise all colors that has been in the shop will be back. So one of the most common question is, will this color be coming back? And yes, they will be coming back. So don't worry, and if you're like, I really don't want to miss out if this color is coming back, sign up for the newsletter, also linked down below. So I think that is about it. Thank you so much from me and Albert. He is sleeping right behind me. We are so very happy to have the support of you. It means so much. So yeah, I hope you have a really great Easter. I'm planning to have that, and I'll see you next week.